This playthrough is rated T for teen.
20,000 years will give you such a pains in the neck. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dark Cloud 2. In the last episode, we continued up Mount Gundor, defeated enemies, moved through areas, and now it's time to continue onward. So we're going to pains in the neck, time to beat 701's, Fada not cleared, using only Max's gun and Geostone, but we're just going to use Steve because why not? Off screen, I did some fishing to try and improve my fishing pole a little bit. I was trying to get enough to where I could catch enough fish to win the competition at this point, but I've been kind of neglecting. Yeah, see, I've got 16 hours left. I've been kind of neglecting the fishing aspect of the game. So, like, right now, my stats are, like, as is. By the way, the highest stat you can get, I believe, is 25 for this, so... But anyway, that's what... And I did a little bit of, like, cleared some levels for some medals, but only, like, a couple, and ones that didn't require Spada, so that way you're not missing out on anything. So, oh yeah, before I go, let me equip the trumpet gun so I can give it more levels. And let's fight some Griffon soldiers and whatnot. I believe for this level, the Steve Tor... oops, I wanted to give that to Max. The Steve Tor is the one that drops the... magma stone that leaves this place, so hopefully we'll find it pretty soon. We got a couple of cutscenes to go on today, so perhaps right here is our main man. Maybe. Nope. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, nothing that way. Let's grab our precious ABS. Oh wait, no, I think that one's a block off. Oh, maybe not. For some reason I thought this was isolated. Anything over here? Okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, steam, a rock! I mean, geostone. Yeah, I keep almost forgetting. I need to grab geostones before I leave, man. You know, can't just leave without the geostone. I actually need this one for what I want to get. Well, I mean, you need all of them to complete an area, but because usually most of the requirements require you to build at least something of everything that you've got. Not in all cases, but maybe this guy will drop it. And what's in here? Wow, mimic. Ooh, there it is, the magma stone. Alright, well, we can forget about you. We'll just head on out then. I mean, normally I'd complete through all this, but yeah, I want to at least get through. I want to save all this Fada and all that other stuff for like bonus content or something like that. Or at least I might just save all the bonus content like right before the end of the game. But that would be kind of cruel to like almost be near the end of the game and then start just releasing all the extra content like doing all Sfada and stuff like that. I'm trying to get as many medals as I can easily, so that way I can show off the extra outfits that you can unlock for all your characters. Mainly Monica will get hers first because obvious reasons. But because I'm just a terrible person. Anyway, to finish that, we can go to Mount Gundor. But before we do that, we need to do one. Well, actually, we don't need to do this, but I want to go and take care of this now. Before we go to Mount Gundor, make sure to take a picture of the cinders if you're trying to do like a 100% photo thing, because otherwise, what we do next will prevent you from getting that to occur. So, which I've already done. Anyway, we can make iron chimney, stair block, hard mud pile, and then it tells us the requirements for town, which is like, you know, everything I've basically been doing up to this point. Alright, we actually want to make the hard mud pile. Now, the point of this thing is it's supposed to, yeah, it says right there, it might just stop up that geyser. So, right now I don't want to do that. I just want to leave it by itself. But yeah, if you place it on top of a geyser or next to it, it'll plug it up. So, before you plug up all these geysers, make sure to take a picture of it, because as soon as you plug them up, that's it. So, you don't actually have to plug up all the geysers to finish this area, so that shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, yeah, we get mud for our efforts. Let's save that. Oops, I was gonna delete it, but alright. And most of the fishing I'd been doing in between episodes was the Martin Gorians at the forests area. If you go to his lake, you can capture Martin Gorians with poison apples, and I believe you have to fish between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. After that, it's harder to get them to spawn. Although I heard if you have a higher luck stat, you can kind of get them before that, but that's the general rule of thumb for that. So All right, let's repair parts. Now, what I want to do for this section is I want to add Cedric back to the party. You could probably do this without putting Cedric in the group, but I'm doing this just in case, like, something bad happens or I make a mistake, which is most likely to happen. So, all right, let's head on to back to Mount Gundor, and let's take on the peak.
That's it! So that's what's causing our fiery rain problem. Let's hurry up and destroy it.
All right!
All right, yep, this is the fire squall itself. Yeah, it's a bit of technology, not a natural occurrence. Yeah, that's why you can tell it's either from the future or Griffon or whatever's been Gaspard or whoever's been doing it. But anyway, we want to take a picture of it because, well, we got a bomb and we're about to do something to this fire squall, put 2 and 2 together, you know. But anyway, before we do that, though, we can make a couple of inventions now that we've gotten the fire squall added to our inventory. Let me look at my notes again for what I need. So I need, okay, so I need the, actually the fire squall's like right there. Might as well just get that one. So fire squall, and let's see, tree, and geyser. Oops, let's see, geyser, right there.
Say cheese.
We can now make the Albatross Feta Club, the golf club, which is the best. I believe it's the final. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. I think it's Mark 4 or weapon level 4, whatever you want to call it. It's the final club you can get in the game, so obviously the best club, right? Yeah, for most purposes, yeah, pretty much. But anyway, for this next one, we need the air cleaner, barrel, and then we need the fire squall again. So let's just tap-a-roo back to the fire squall there. We'll get our invention for now, but
Yeah, it works.
anyway, we can make the Mark IV barrel cannons. So I believe that's the final. I'll have to double check. It's either Mark IV or Mark V. We're pretty close to the final, like last weapons you can get in the game, stuff like that. Okay, so we're done with that. So let's continue on with this. You don't need the. Actually, if you have the Mark IV barrel, might not be a bad idea to make it for this part, but the Nova Cannon will work for what we need. And we should have enough powder for what we need too. So anyway, like I said, last chance to take a picture of the fire squall, but after this, it's going sky high.
Right. It's set. Get clear. Oh, yeah! It worked!
That should stop the fire rain problem. Look who decided to show up! Gaspard!
So, you wiped out the fire squall. Repugnant little devils. Now it's time for you to die!
He's attacking!
It's no use! My magic won't reach at this distance! Max, use your Ridepod! I'll wait for my chance and try to get on the ship.
Okay, let's do it!
What do we got in this thing? A Cuisinart for boss time against the Death Ark itself. So the Death Ark is the last time we can take a picture of the flying battleship, so do it now if you haven't done it before. The Death Ark actually has stats, believe it or not. It is a boss monster, has 6,500 HP, 6 attack, 30 defense, 0 ABS, 0 Gilda, no drops, and nothing works on it except Ridepod, which does 100% damage, obviously, and magic effectiveness is 100% because they decided not to make it 0 because nothing could hit it anyway, so. Alright, and obviously, like she said, Ridepod is the only thing you can do, and what you want to do is just keep blasting it and moving it. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you shouldn't get hit at all. But if you, for some reason, do, this is why I bring Cedric with me, just in case, like, something bad happens. Like, yeah, see, like, I get hit there by accident. And just in case I get destroyed, because you cannot beat this guy without your Ridepod. There's no way. You can't do anything. So, because there's no way for you to hit him. So you might as well just quit or let yourself get killed. It looks like he's going out of range, so I have to... Yeah, but yeah, see, I brought Cedric with me just in case the Ridepod gets destroyed and I have to heal. Yeah, I had to wait for him to get kind of closer. So yeah, see, I'm seeming to get a bit unlucky with the machine gun stuff. If you move back and forth, you're not supposed to get hit, but as you can see there, see, this is why I brought Cedric, just in case, like, I screw up big time. I don't think I'm hitting him anymore, because unfortunately they do move out of... The ship does move out of range after a point. Doesn't matter which weapon you use, you eventually do run out of range. And I do enough damage to him to... yeah, it should be almost done. Maybe 10 more shots or whatever. Yeah, he's not that tough. Like I say, he doesn't do a ton of damage. If I'd really been building up Steve better, I would be taking like no damage.
Damn you, you little brats. Just how did you?
Gaspard, you won't slither away from me this time!
There's plenty more where that came from, girl. What? We're falling!
They're falling! Monica!
And she died. Well, now what do we do? There's nothing we can do. She's dead. I mean, we built her up this whole time. There's no way. Why would they kill such a girl? Or, well, anyway, let's leave, because there's not much we can do. So. Oh, whoops! Actually, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go the other way. But yeah, Monica, she's totally dead. There's no way. We did all that work for her this whole time, and then she's dead. Why would they do such a thing? This game's such a jerk. Actually, there are a few times in gaming history where you build up a character and then you end up never using them again. So, yeah, let's go see the scene of the crash. I don't know why I ran the other direction. Wasn't even paying attention. But anyway, before we continue on to the next floor, which is walking the paths of flame, let's go back to the future so we can get something before we head on. But yeah, we are now only playing as Max for the temporary, which unfortunately I kind of like playing as Max more than Monica because Max has the Ridepod and Monica doesn't. So, not that I have anything against Monica, it's just her monster transformation is not as good as the Ridepod, so. And he seems happy that she's not there, traveling in the future. He's like, oh, good thing Monica's not here. No, I actually like Monica as a character. Just. Alright, we need to go to the third floor, because we're basically just whoops. I didn't mean to do that, actually.
Just at that moment, my Atlamelia shone blue. The blue light that reached to the past. Was Monica's Atlamelia lending mine its power?
Yeah, you're probably wondering how I'm able to go to the future and go back. Well, that's it. The game gives us the power of the blue Atlamelia, so we can actually travel back to our own current time. I just did that by accident. I was actually going to go do a story thing and then come back, and I accidentally pressed the X button there. I meant to, like, go to the teleport here because we want to go to the 3rd floor. There are some treasures we can get now, too, if we wanted to. I thought there was one in the general area, but I'll go over that here in a second. Like I said, it's not as big of a deal for me right this moment. The only problem I have with this actually whole area is that it's just too big. You know, like if you're trying to get like treasure chests and stuff like that, you have to like walk all the way around to get it, like right here, you know. Anyway, you get the Fruit of Eden for that. Did I not? Oh, do I not have enough culture points for what I need? Oh, that might be... Okay, well, I might have to finish my culture points then, because you can... you're supposed to go to the shop and get an item here, but I guess I didn't max it. I must not have put enough pots together for the culture point stuff, so I'll probably have to build some more. So, because you're supposed to go to the 3rd floor, and there's supposed to be an item there for us to do, so... Alright, let me go back to the past then and fix that little problem. You know, I actually didn't look at my culture points. I assumed I was ready to go, but this is what you get for not paying attention. So, all right, let me go back to the past again to make sure we're good to go. So, I'm gonna go Witch Parfait, but Monica's dead. Clearly, she's not coming back at all. No, never. All right, one more time to the past. Yeah, usually I'm very prepared for this, but one of the few times I wasn't paying attention in this game anyway. Actually, there are probably multiple times I haven't been paying attention to this game, to tell you the truth, but... Alright, let's go. Let's see. Ah, I'm missing. Boo! Alright, let me build another pot. That might be enough to, where is... Yeah, let's buy another pot. That might be enough. Let's see if that works, though. I can't believe I'm missing, like, 2 culture points. Are you kidding me? Let's see if that's enough. Oops. That should be enough. There we go. I was about to say, you just had to hit 100 culture points. Yeah, that's what I was missing. Reamer. I should have double checked before doing the episode here. Oh well. You make mistakes. You live from them, and then you hate yourself forever and start eating ice cream and chips just to make up for your failings.
What's that? There's something there. I'll check it out.
See, I was wondering why a cutscene hadn't occurred, and I was like, I thought a cutscene was supposed to occur when you activate this point, but it wasn't, so I was like, oh, maybe something happened or I accidentally, like, activated it before, and I didn't realize it or something, but no, I just didn't do it properly, so. Alright, let's go to the 3rd floor. And yeah, here we go. Now, who are you? Beowulf? What's been going on this whole time? I just can't seem to remember, you know? I don't know why he's old all of a sudden, but...
Who are you?
I'm Maximilian. Nice to meet you.
Maximilian? Could you possibly be Elena's?
You know my mother?
So you are then. You have your mother's eyes.
That's nice to hear.
I'm Galen Agaris. I've been leading the rebels against Griffon, but it looks like my own origin point has been erased somehow. By the way, how's Monica?
She was aboard Gaspard's battleship and fell into the Mount Gundor volcano. I'm heading out to save her.
Is that right? Then take this with you. bottom of Mount Gundor is a dangerous place with a flowing river of lava. The going gets very rough. Use that when flames block your path. The same flames will become your servants. You should be able to make your way across the lava. That's the legendary instrument, Firehorn. It's one of my land's greatest treasures. It will come in handy.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Gaspard killed my friend Raybrand. Raybrand was a noble king and the mightiest of knights. But Gaspard defeated him. You mustn't underestimate him.
King Raybrand, Monica's father.
That's right.
I'm gonna make Gaspard pay. Don't worry.
I know you can do it. The Atlamelia chose you. Good luck.
But anyway, our friend here is voiced by James Horan, who's been known to voice Wheeljack, Skullface, and Doctor Strange from the cartoons. His latest role was in 2020, voicing President Shinra in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Skullface from Metal Gear Solid 5, and so forth and so on. He's been voicing stuff for quite a few years, but not a ton of roles. He's only done like 70 roles or something like that over the course of his career. But anyway, he gave us the fire horn, which will take us to the area that'll end this place. But anyway, let's take some pictures. Got a propeller, and let's take a picture of the computer screen. This guy's playing Galaga. He's playing Galaga. He didn't think we'd notice, but we did. Anyway, let's take a picture of... Oops. Yeah, he has a little pose there. Very nice. Gaspard's a formidable adversary. Don't let your guard down, even for an instant. I know you can defeat him. The Atlamelia chose you for a reason. I thought there was a couple of dudes around here we could picture. Not that I need to. I just want to. Just want to know what their names are. You know, random dude number 1, 2, and 3. Who are you? Parna. Parn. I'm a little busy right now. Please stay out of my way. Alright, jerk. I took a picture of you and I was expecting some leeway, but no. Alright, how about you? A Cray? We're all rooting for you. We're behind you 100%. Alright. Now that we've taken those pictures, we can, one, put them in our logbook. But two, we can now actually make some more inventions. Hooray! Alright, let's make those inventions. So, let's go to... this one's like really high up right here, so... Alright, let's see, we need that computer we just took a picture of. Constructor. And, whoops, it was like right there. Decorative lights to make.
Say cheese!
The Digihammer. Digivolve too? Oh, is that what happened? The wrench digivolves to Digihammer? But yeah, so no digital monsters here. It's just the heavy wrench type, similar to the Kubrick hand, the frozen tuna, the turtle shell, and stuff like that. I think this is an upgrade from the Kubrick hammer itself, if I recall. But anyway, so we can make that if you want to just skip a step. So, alright, and the last invention for a little bit will be, let's see, propeller, rifle is like right there, and windmill, which will get us,
Say cheese!
we're making the machine gun arm Mark III version. Alright. So now we can go back to the past and do some stages. But yeah, we are just playing as Max for now. So no Monica for you. No Monica. Alright, let's I'll look for treasure chests at the end of the chapter. Since this chapter hasn't been as big of a deal when it comes to like stats as previous areas have, so it's not like I must improve myself type of situation. But we'll go ahead and give ourselves a fruit though, since we can use that. So, anyway, how's our time looking? Not bad. I could do a level before we call it an episode. Probably could have done 2 levels if I hadn't gone back through this like 20 times. Yeah, this is when the scene was supposed to occur. It's like, oh wait, Because, yeah, it's kind of funny how the character never actually goes, oh, wait a minute, how am I actually going to get back to the past? Oh, no. But, nope, it's fine. All right, let's go repair Steve for these next sections. Yeah, I like the fact that the game has a section of the game where you don't have... oh, right. I keep forgetting that you can't... Cedric can't be in the group to do it just, like, freely. I have to actually, like, remove him. Let me just put, like, Dr. Dell. Oh, yeah, I forgot to go over Pal when he joined us. Pal is basically a map character, if that makes sense. What he does is he detects mimics and gatekeep monsters and stuff like that, so it allows you to get, and you can get advice from him as well. Remember, Galen, Garrus said that if you play the Firehorn, the road will open up. He's supposed to basically give you hints on, like, where to go in the game and stuff like that, so. But anyway, I'm just putting it on there just so I can use Cedric's ability. Oh yeah, and I need to put need back. Well, actually, I don't need to put need. I've got a pretty decent amount of parts, but I'll go grab them real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I got him, and we're ready to go. So let's head on to the Walking Paths of Flame. Time to defeat 740. Sveda not cleared. Attack and defeat with Ridepod. Yeah, since we got the Ridepod, and since I probably won't be able to get another level out of the way, we'll just complete the level and try to do some Sveda while we're at it. I believe there's a couple of new enemies for this place as well, if I remember correctly. So, oh yeah, and you can tell there's, now that we're on the kind of the bottom area of the volcano. Well, now that we're going down the other side, you can tell that the stage is slightly different from previously. So we get white. Wait, I don't know why I said white. Let's see, we get the white wind vase. Vase that holds the magical power of the wind. The wind, you say? What does the wind do? Does it give us a cool, refreshing breeze? Maybe. Ooh, fire crystals, nice. I've been needing some of those to get some equipment to go up. How's my trumpet? Not quite. Okay. Just need that to level up, and then I'll... Oh, and that's the way we leave. But yeah, there's a different... these set of stages have a different, like, escape item in this case. So no magma stone, but something else. And we got a healing spot there. Very nice. Man, we don't run into those very often. But anyway, we got a new enemy here, the Lava Golem. Lava Golem. They're from Mount Gundor. They're magical creatures. They have 850 HP, 55 attack, 49 defense, 104 ABS, Gilda 57. They can drop stamina drinks, destruction crystals, and sturdy rocks. Everything is 100% to them. From weapon, magic effectiveness, 100% as well. So yeah, they actually don't have any straight up weaknesses. But we can beat him with Steve. It just takes a few more shots. Yeah, quite a few more shots actually, because of how much HP this guy has. But either way, we beat him. Hooray! Alright, more chests here. Let's see what we get inside. Paint. I guess that makes sense. There'd be paint around here. Let me put the little thing over there so that way I'm not blocking my view. Ooh, magic crystal. Magic crystal. Dance, magic dance. You need to watch that movie again. It's been a hot minute. Nope, we got another enemy here, the lava bat. Let me kill it really quick. Because I already have its thing built up already, or saved here. Alright, it is a... Oops. Okay. I gotta be careful not to accidentally hit someone with max anyway, so. Alright, it's a beast that has 400 HP, 48 attack, 35 defense, 55 ABS, 32 gilded drop. It can drop holy waters, wind crystals, and bundles of hay. Beam and gun weapons do 152% damage, magic 120%, Ridepod and sword 100%, and wrench and grenade 50%. It is weak to chill at 250% and cyclone at 200%. So the bats are the weakest creatures. They are the weakest link. Goodbye. The only problem I have with the Novacan is I wish it was a little bit faster in terms of shooting. But it's so powerful, so. And it did destroy a battleship, so I did sink his battleship. You'd think I would have said that during the boss fight, but sometimes I'm a little slow when it comes to certain jokes. Sometimes I get like on the first go, I'm like, oh yeah, that'll work. And I don't say it until it obviously occurs, but then Oh, we got another enemy here, Alexanders. Remember them from the first game? I think we didn't encounter them until like the final areas. Oh, but there's another one enemy over there too. I think that's a Chimera. But first, the Alexander. Alexanders, they're magical creatures from Mount Gundor. They've got 530 HP, 58 attack, 48 defense, 108 or 106 ABS, 58 Gilda. Drops. They can drop holy waters, destruction crystals, and scraps of metals. Weapon effectiveness 100% to everything. Magic effectiveness 100% to everything. So no obvious weaknesses. But they can be killed by a Steve. Rather painlessly, I might add. Go down. Alright, then we'll attack the next creature, and that'll be it for a while. I think that's it for the rest of the area, so... Well, as soon as we beat this bad, anyway. Alright, yeah, the Chimera. Chimeras are beast creatures from Mount Gundor. They got 490 HP, 54 attack, 45 defense, 98 ABS, 68 Gilda. They can drop potato cakes and power crystals. Wrench, gun, beam, grenade, magic do 50%. Ridepod 100%. Swords 120%. Magical wise, chill does 150% damage, and beast does 220% damage. So I was gonna have Max clean that up, but yeah, that's fine. I need to try and max out the core anyway. And we finally get the item for this place: a rope. A rope. Oh yes, a rope. All right. Yeah, as you saw, you saw like when we were. Like, when we saw the exit, we could tell there was no, like, water thing to jump onto, so... Yeah, I like the fact that Max gets another section to himself. I mean, even though Monica and him are main characters, I almost consider Max the main character of the game. Because we get more, you know, thoughts and concepts from him more than anything. I mean, Max is supposed to represent the, you know, the person who doesn't know anything, you know, the audience insert, so he can ask all the obvious questions and get the exposition too, because he doesn't know anything, so there's a reason for him. Because if you make a main character someone who should know, and then they ask stupid questions about the world around them, like, shouldn't you know this already? It's like when movies do the "as you well know" line in a movie, and you can tell that's terrible writing when you hear that. I don't know, I just hate that line because it's so, like, clearly expositional. It, like, takes you out of the movie. I know they have to explain it somehow, but I think a good writer could figure it out without, like, without doing that, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like one of those pet peeves of writing for me, which nowadays most writing for movies is pretty terrible anyway, so that's the least of my concerns. Now I pray to watch, like, old movies that are bad. Oh, we finally got the Trump gun to level 10, so let's lead that up to the grenade launcher. You need a smash of 21, flame 15, and cyclone of 22, and I think attack of like 30 or something like that. But anyway, we can build it up to the grenade launcher, which we've gotten one before, but now it's a more beefier grenade launcher. Allows rapid fire of grenades. A little heavy though, but yeah. Actually, I could show that off, like when you shoot. Yeah, it uses the grenade function when you shoot with the grenade launcher. That's why there's a grenade option in the weapon's effectiveness. It's the same with the Nova Cannon. It's considered a beam weapon. Same with Jarek's gun is considered a beam weapon too for damage. So the more you know. G.I. Joe. But all right. Yeah, unfortunately, this part of Mount Gundor is not any easier when it comes to doing Sveta because it has those fire, like, you know, the lava pits. So your Sveta ball can fall into those, and obviously get lost, and you'll have to redo it. So yeah, no part of Mount Gundor is easy when it comes to. You can't just smack the Sveta ball all over the place and expect to just get to your location by happenstance. So now I can show off that wind vase and how it's used because it's an in-level item with how it's used. So. Take on the Chimera here. Chimera. Isn't it supposed to have like 3 heads, like a snake, lion, and goat head? Oh, is that just the D&D version? Okay. Just curious. There it is. Yeah, it freezes up the area for us to run into, so. Or freezes, it cools it down. The power of wind, the cool, refreshing breeze. Alright, only a couple more enemies and we'll be good to go. Yeah, I better change back before I lose out on all that precious ABS. It's like a drug, man. You can't help it. I need more. Ugh.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Maybe I should have grabbed that treasure chest before, because I might just... Oh, we got even the short wipeout time, too. Huh. I didn't think I'd finished it that fast. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. I probably won't be able to get it. I really do need to save Spheda use for, like, for, like, a bonus episode or near the end. So, okay, where is it? Okay, over there. So, alright. Too bad you can't just hit it through the wall. Let's try halfway. That might be good enough. Ooh. Ooh. I wasn't sure. I thought it'd like fall into the lava at that point. I'd be like, aw, man. I had to be careful about hitting it too far, though. I might just like light tap it so I can get it down the way. Oh, that might have been too hard, actually. Okay, good. That's actually what I wanted. Alright, now I probably shouldn't super smack this. Maybe a little bit more than half. That might have been enough. We'll see, though. Ah, so close. Oh well. I should have hit a little bit harder, but the problem is that you're at that like little area where, yeah. See how like if I'd hit it just a little bit too hard, it would have fallen into the drink, that type of thing. Let's try just a little bit, so we can get a straight shot. Hopefully it won't be too heavy. No! Oh, whew. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I hit it too hard. Okay, and finally, actually, oh no, we can't really hit it super hard either. Maybe, yeah, probably about half or something like that might be good. Oh no, no, no! Oh, can I move it? Let me see if I can get it to. Yeah, let's do it here just to... Yeah, you get a little bit of a gimme. Oh. Oh, I do not like that at all. That is not cool, game. That is not cool. That's not cool, man. Oh, whew. I was like, it wouldn't let me... The only problem I see here is getting it to bounce to get the indicated, like, turning it to red. I can't hit it too hard to do it, though. Ah, that sucks. I hate that it's so close. Can I ricochet it? Not really. I'm just trying to see if there's a way, like maybe I could ricochet it into the ceiling or something like that. Maybe? I'm trying to get it to bounce. But I had to hit it pretty hard to do that, wouldn't I? To get it into that arc, I'd have to hit it like max damage, so... let's just try not hitting it super hard and see if I can get it to bounce and get it to change color. There we go. Haha. We did it. Woo! Alright. See, I can play golf when I want to. Yeah. But anyway, for that we get Resurrect Power, finally. Yeah, that's the ability to allow us to save ourselves. Like in the previous game, we could get so many of those powders or buy them that it was ridiculous. Like we would never have to worry about dying. In this case, you have to either make it eventually or find them from Spheda or something like that. I think you can buy it near the end of the game possibly, but yeah, they make that commodity a little bit less, which makes the game a little bit more dangerous because now you don't have that golden parachute like I did in the previous game. So it makes it a little bit more harder. So. Well, all right, that's it for this episode of Dark Cloud 2. We made quite a bit of progress, but unfortunately, our progress came at quite a bit of a loss. Monica has disappeared. Is she dead or is she sleeping? Has the gas bar taken her prisoner? We'll find out one of those answers next time in the next episode of Dark Cloud 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.